privileged to sit on 10 boards, and I can tell you that it is an active task to constantly understand and ensure that your board makeup is diverse. It does not happen magically. It will not happen overnight, but it is something that we are all aware of and conscious in building. When we talk about diversity in a board, it is also more than just having your token woman member or token LGBT member. It is about truly wanting to have diversity of thought. And it can come from different flavors. It can come from wanting different age groups, different ethnic, racial makeups. It can come from people of different income makeups. And of course, there is the ones that we pay a lot of attention to, which is both with having representation in terms of men, women, or LGBT populations. And the best way to start doing that is if you don't have someone within your own network, it's okay. Ask someone, use a recruiting agency to help you find that diverse board member, bring on people as advisors, or think about the population you're serving and try and see if you can tap into that in order to expand your board. Again, it's not going to be easy. And it's not going to be the first person you know. So be prepared for like some amount of work. And what I can tell you is it will absolutely be worth it because the quality of conversations we have in our board meetings are absolutely way better than if we didn't have these individuals present. I sit on a board of a company called Excision Biotherapeutics. And as you think about this company, they have the audacious goal of trying to use gene therapy or gene editing to cure us, not treat, but cure us of certain viral diseases, including their banner product and banner disease they're trying to cure is HIV. I do think that sometimes people say, but wait a minute, there's PrEP. And there's other drugs now. So you can live a normal life and live till the rest of your life with regular HIV medication. I do think that this is exactly the problem people have if you don't have diversity in your board and you don't have, let's say, LGBT representation. Having real representation from either the patient group or from people who can experience what it's like to live through these conditions, whether it's in this case HIV or whether it's RA, whether it's fibromyalgia, whether it's any oncology indication, pancreatic cancer, whether having someone who can understand and put yourself in their shoes will truly make a difference as we, as decision makers in the company, build out the company. And it's a constant reminder, an important reminder, both of the privilege of what we're trying to do to end, in this case, HIV, but also for any of the other companies as we think about building a board of representing voices that normally never get heard. I think that the Silicon Valley culture today is one where everyone understands the value in having diverse boards, and yet there is sometimes a lot of words that demonstrate that you want to do something and there's inaction. Or on the other hand, there is action and then there's criticism. I'm going to take a very different answer in this than what most other people would say. I'd say, as we think about 2020, 2021, 2022, I ask all of you to reach deep in your hearts and just be kind and be forgiving. People are trying to make a difference, and it may not be in the exact way that you may want to see them doing it. I'm not excusing inaction by any means at all, but I'm saying help. Like, be kind and help people who have the right intent. Don't necessarily make it into like believing and subscribing into cancel culture or anything else, but instead try and reach out, because you'd be surprised how many people truly want to make a difference. And sometimes people are just afraid because they know that if they do something slightly wrong, or if they use the lingo that is not perfect with what you would want to use, then they're going to get ostracized, they're going to get yelled at, they're going to be made fun of. And people are, in general, can use that helping hand. And so I'd say be kind and help. And you will see that there are more people than you know who truly want to make a difference. And no one's happy with the way things are. People do want representation and people just don't know how to navigate it. So what I've seen, I'll add to the word kind, is the word of action, is we tend to help our startup companies think about how do you get to having more diverse boards. Let's have that conversation. And let's do that. Let's be a participant and let's help and enable other people to get there.